The rat. The rat could be one of the creepiest creatures ever added to 99 Nights in the Forest. Players think it would most likely appear inside underground tunnels and abandoned sewer systems hidden beneath the map. Instead of chasing players directly like the deer, the rat would probably stalk them from the darkness, moving through tiny cracks and spaces impossible for players to fit through. Some theories suggest it could attack in swarms, with glowing red eyes slowly surrounding anyone exploring too deep underground. Flashlights might scare smaller rats away briefly, but the main creature itself would likely be impossible to kill. What would make it terrifying is the sound design alone. Constant scratching behind walls, distant squeaking, and sudden silence could warn players that something is nearby. If added, the rat would completely change how players approach cave exploration. What makes this theory even more interesting is how it could connect directly to the game's ending. After reaching 99 nights, the deer is seen running into the sewers beneath the forest instead of simply disappearing. Some players believe this could secretly hint at an underground expansion update, with the rat acting as the main creature living below the map. The fox. The fox could become one of the smartest predators in the game. Many players imagine it appearing in an autumn biome, hiding just outside the campfire light and watching survivors from the trees. Unlike the deer or owl, the fox would probably rely more on tricking players than directly chasing them. Some theories suggest it could mimic sounds like footsteps, item pickups, or even fake teammate voices to lure players deeper into the forest. Once players investigate the sound, the fox could suddenly sprint from the darkness before disappearing again seconds later. Flashlights might briefly reveal its glowing eyes and twisted smile, but tracking it would remain nearly impossible. If this creature became real, it would add paranoia to the game, making players question every sound they hear at night. The wolf. The wolf is another creature players believe would fit perfectly into the world of 99 Nights in the Forest. Unlike the lone hunters already in the game, the wolf would likely hunt in packs during special blood moon nights or extreme weather events. Players might first hear distant howls echoing through the trees. Instead of charging immediately, the wolves could surround players slowly, cutting off escape routes before attacking together. Some fans think injured players would attract them faster, making every mistake during the night even more dangerous. Campfires could keep them back temporarily, but once the fire weakens, the pack would move closer again. If added, the wolf would create some of the most intense group survival moments in the entire game. The bear. The bear could easily become one of the strongest creatures ever introduced into the forest. Players theorize it would live deep within heavy forest biomes and only awaken after players make too much noise cutting trees or hunting animals nearby. Unlike faster predators, the bear would rely entirely on raw power. It could smash through walls, destroy traps, and even knock over campfires during a heavy attack. Some players believe it might enter a rage state after players killed many animals, becoming faster and more aggressive the longer it chases. Its massive footsteps and deep growls alone would probably terrify players before they even see it. The yeti. Theories describe it as a massive white humanoid beast covered in frozen fur with glowing white eyes visible through snowstorms. Unlike most nighttime hunters, the yeti could use the environment itself against players. Blizzards might become stronger whenever it is nearby, lowering visibility and making escape nearly impossible. Some fans think the yeti could freeze campfires temporarily with a roar, forcing players to relight it before the creature attacks. Heavy footsteps in the snow and distant growls would likely warn players that it is hunting nearby. If the yeti were ever added, it could become one of the hardest winter survival enemies in the game. The spider. The spider is one of the most requested monster idea for the game. If added, it would most likely appear inside caves, or a new biome of dense forest covered in webs. Unlike other predators, the spider probably would not chase players constantly. Instead, it could trap areas using giant webs that slow movement and prevent escape. Some theories suggest players caught in webs might attract the spider directly to their location. Flashlights could reveal hidden webs before players walk into them, adding a slower and more suspenseful style of horror compared to normal chase enemies. The spider itself would likely move unnaturally fast across trees, making it difficult to predict where it might attack from next. If added properly, it could become one of the most feared creatures in the entire game. The Skinwalker. The Skinwalker could easily become the most disturbing creature ever introduced into 99 Nights in the Forest. Many theories suggest it would not reveal its true form immediately. Instead, it could disguise itself as another player, standing motionless near the forest, or even appearing briefly beside campfires. Some players think it might copy usernames, voices, or movement patterns to confuse teams completely. Unlike other creatures, the Skinwalker would attack psychologically first, making players unsure who they can trust during the night. Its true form would likely only appear once players are isolated, transforming into a tall, twisted creature with stretched limbs, a horrifying smile, and hollow eyes. Flashlights might expose its disguise for a few seconds, but never fully stop it. If this creature were ever added, it would probably become the most terrifying enemy in the entire game. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next 99 Nights in the Forest breakdown. I've got more creature theories, hidden lore, and possible update concepts coming soon. Also, let me know down in the comments which creature would be the scariest if it actually got added to the game, and what theory I should cover next.